I am with my fabulous guest today, Jordan Hardy, and she is a rock star. So that's why we have her here. And of course, gorgeous. So I want to welcome her. So I've known Jordan since you were, I don't know, 14, 15, something like that. Yes. And I guess the last time I did her makeup was for her prom. Here, there we go. And she is a rock star volleyball player. So share a little bit about what you do. You told me you're a libero.
I am.
So I just learned what that is. And you're on a scholarship over there.
Yes, I am.
And I don't know, what do you love about volleyball?
I guess I love the team aspect. It's a little bit of a family, like home away from home.
Nice.
I don't know. As you know, I'm from Florida.
Yeah, we're here in Florida.
And Bucknell's in Pennsylvania, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a little community up there.
That's great. And, you know, I'm sure that she says you can see her on ESPN. So I've been learning a bunch of things. We kind of prepped her up. You can see I did half of her face already. So this is the half here that I'm going to show you what we're going to do on this side. And as I'm working with her, because of course now I just see her when she comes, you know, on vacation and whatnot. So she's ready to leave on Saturday. So I was like, okay, let's use you as a model. And so I wanted to kind of describe some of the challenges that you have as an athlete, a little bit with your skin. Mm-hmm. And then I learned some really cool tips because these girls are on camera a lot, which is my background too. And so this is really fun. So one of the things that athletes have, you guys are, you know, obviously sweating a lot, working out, you're nonstop. She was telling me that, you know, and she just is so smart as well. So she studies in the bus while you're going on the games. Because I'm thinking, wow, how do you like play all these games and study and get good grades? Like, you know, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah. So, you know, and your skin is I would say like a combo skin. It's not really dry, it's not too oily. So she has really nice skin. And so the key thing that you want to do is just make sure that it stays clean. Mm-hmm. And what I did is I prepped her skin with our Renew toner. And why I like the Renew toner, obviously this is great for anyone that doesn't have sensitive skin. But because it has a combination of acids like salicylic acid and the glycolic acid, and what that does is it's kind of like a little Pac-Man, and it kind of eats those little dead skin cells and that, you know, junk that kind of gets in the pores. And so by using a toner with a little cotton pad, which is what we did, it really helps to just, you know, clean. And you could keep this like in your bag and just use it. You know, we've got quite a few girls that go to college, and it's a challenge, you know, and I'm sure probably eating habits, I don't know if you're probably really good with your eating habits.
I try to be. Try to be.
But, you know, they are in college, they're having a lot of fun. So using those right ingredients are going to be great for you. Then what I did is it's called Cell Revival Cream. So as you can see, like our labels are color coded. And so this is green, which is more of our cleansing line, I would say. And these have some acids as well. So the cream has, again, glycolic acid, some salicylic acid, a little combo. It's not going to make your skin peel, but what it is going to do is it's going to keep it clean, and it's going to help that cell turnover. So, and you need that moisture because, and especially in Pennsylvania, you know, in the
Yes.
winter, it gets
It
cold.
does get cold.
It gets really dry. So your skin is, you know, it gets very unbalanced.
It does.
So by helping that and then keeping that moisture without using things that are too heavy is going to be great for you. And then, of course, you want to use a sunscreen. That's going to be a big one. So I used a little bit of our Soul Savior. We do this one actually. Our Soul Savior is nice because it has UVA and UVB protection. It's not going to leave your face white either, and it's not too thick. So you know, you can just. She already has some on her face that I prepped it. And so it works really, really nice as a lightweight sunscreen. And it's an SPF 30. So those are going to be the three main things that you want to do with your, you know, with an easy skincare routine, you know, because I know you guys are busy. So yeah. Okay. So with that said, so then another thing that I learned is that when you are playing, that there's cameras everywhere.
There are.
Yes.
There are.
So the girls need to look cute, right?
That is true.
Yes. So, you know, they're on ESPN, you said,
Mhm.
and then, you know, I'm sure like local channels as well.
Mhm.
And then of course all over social media. And you know, you wanna look cute. So we're gonna do something kind of easy.
Yes.
How's that? So you have like how long? Are you getting ready in the bus too, or?
No, usually we get ready as soon as we get there. We
Okay.
have about an hour. So
Oh, okay. So that's nice. She was also telling me that some of the girls like to do self tanning. Just filled them in a little bit here. You can see right here. This brush I love because it's got a little spoolie on there. And thin, it has a pencil point. And so you're not going to get too much color on there. And I'm just going to brush it in a little bit. And also here, her brow kind of gets a little thinner. Most everyone's brow gets a little bit more sparse at the end. And what I like to do is I just like to take the brush and then brush that in. And the same here, just a little bit. And I like that beautiful bold brow on her with her eye shape. So we don't really take out too much. We just kind of clean it up. And there we go. And just kind of brushing it in. And then you can also use a really nice like a brow gel to just kind of hold it in place. And there we go. Perfect. Yeah. So that's pretty easy to have the, you know, to have the brow just looking good. It's, you know, if your brows look good and you have a little bit like a little lip and some mascara,
Yeah.
it works so well. Okay, so the next step that I did was we're gonna make it really easy And I started off, so I have two different color concealers, and this is C3 that has a little bit more yellow, and this one is C4, which has a little bit more pink to it. So I'm going to use this one just to kind of brighten underneath the eye a little bit, and then I'm going to use the C3 to cover all the little imperfections. So any kind of redness, I'm going to use that with a concealer brush. And this is my number 3. That way it just goes on really nice and light. And so she's got a little guy right there, a little breakout. There's a couple here. So having that yellow concealer also just helps it neutralizes already the redness. And that looks perfect. It doesn't look like she has anything on. And so you can just kind of spot conceal. And I feel that, you want that skin to just look kind of flawless. That's really what you're going for, right? You're just kind of wanting to have it a little. And there's that little one right there. And that's perfect. And right around this area, sometimes we have just little veins that pop up. So there we go. It just kind of makes it disappear. I love it. And then, of course, you're a little bit more tan right now. So I chose the 03, and this is the Mineral Base Compact. So this is great because not only is it nice for the skin, it's not going to, make you break out. And it's so easy. It also has a little sponge, but I kind of like to use a brush because I like to see your freckles as well. I think those are really pretty. I don't want to hide those. And then it just it just kind of evens out the skin tone, which, by the way, I use a lot of the male news anchors use this too. Yeah. So on camera, it's good, right? So it just is going to even out your skin tone, make you a little camera ready without having anything that's going to be running down your face. Have you seen some bad scenes ever? Like, do you see girls maybe with mascara kind of running down their face?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's important, right? You need it to be
important.
sweat proof. You need it to be, yes. So I just did a little bit of that, and then I'm going to do a little bit of the lighter shade concealer. So just so you can kind of see the difference between the two shades. So I'm going to use this one now, right underneath the eye. Just a tiny bit. That's all I need, really. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of girls too, like they have lash extensions and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And how tight and up close they can get and see all these details.
It is.
It's a little frightening sometimes.
It is.
You not only are you having to play well, but you even have to think about
looking good.
Yeah,
Yes.
right? Okay, that made your job even harder.
It does.
Okay, so the next step that I'm going to do is I'm actually using the Veil palette, and that is this one right here. And this one's great because it can be eyes and cheeks all in one. So I'm using the angle brush, this number 2, and I gave her, she's got these beautiful, beautiful cheekbones. So I am going to add a little bit of, this one is called Veil. And that lighter one, if you want a little bit of shimmer. Now, I don't know if you want to go full on the whole time for on camera, but if you're going out or you just want to look cute, then that's great, right? And then I'm going to take a little bit, this color, obviously you can see it's a favorite here. And this one's called Golden. And this one really, you just kind of like cup right under that cheekbone, which is where you can definitely see your Native American heritage there. Yes, those beautiful cheekbones. And so you just kind of cup that right underneath, and the brush just helps you. It just helps it glide. I just grabbed new brushes, so there. And so you can see right there, how it just gives that really pretty shape to the jaw, to the cheekbone. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of color right here. And so you kind of have that palette all in one. So I'm going to give a little bit, because you don't want to look too monochromatic. You want to give it like a pretty cheek, some color. You look healthy. I'm sure your cheeks get quite red if you're playing a lot.
Yes.
So you might not want to wear as much color, right? When you are playing, maybe just enhance those cheekbones. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the eyelid, and actually I could use either an eye primer or just a little bit of that same concealer, just as a little shadow base, and just take that right there. I'm all about, like just being able to use things multi-purpose. So make it easy. Your life, you don't have any time for anything. So, just, make it simple. And then I'm actually going to use this color here, which is, this one's called Denver. And this color is absolutely beautiful with her dark brown eyes. And to give a little bit of color, it has like a reddish tone, but it's still neutral enough. And I take it right onto the lid and then bringing it up in the crease with the 15 brush. So this number 15 is great just for blending it in, contouring, softening so you don't have like a strong line, just kind of a wash of color over. And then I'll just extend it out into the brow. And then I'm going to take the Veil, this lighter one, and I'm just going to give that a little pop right onto the lid to brighten that up a little bit there. And place most of the color right on the inner corner. And then just take that remainder, and I'm just going to kind of brush it underneath the brow. I don't want to use a lot of color under the brow. I just want like a little leftover. And it just kind of brightens that up. So it gives it a really pretty shape to the eye. And then here, this little brush right before. And what I did is, this is actually our brow palette, but it can be used for eyes too. And I grabbed a little bit of Shanghai, which is black. And you can use it wet or dry. So if you want to, and another little trick as well is that we have an eye. Oh, I don't have it in front of me, but it's called, eyeliner sealer. And this would be great for you because what you can do is you can wet it. It's like a little sealer and it makes it waterproof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you can just just dip your brush in there and then you dip it into the color and you just take it right along the eye. And I just kind of winged it out a little bit. Her eyes are perfect for that. So pretty. But you can also use it dry if you want. And just take that liner all the way across. Let's see. Okay, open your eye. Dry for me. And just that, making just little strokes onto the eye. Make it really nice. There you go. So opened it up. We're gonna put some mascara, but also what I did is just really softly is underneath the eye too. So I took a softer brown shade and just gave her, look up for me. And this is a number 13 brush. So what the brush does is it just below the eye, it just gives it a little bit more of a smudgy look. And there you go. Pretty. And just super natural too. You know, it's not, but you could go out and look really cute. Yeah. I mean, you look cute now, but.
Thank you.
Okay, so and then we're going to finish off with a little bit of lash thickener. And then we're going to put some mascara on. So I like the lash thickener because it helps the lashes just, gives it a little more volume. And look down for me. There we go. So when's your first day of school?
I believe it's August 21st.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to get all installed over there.
Yes, I do.
See, if it were me, like I would be waiting for the last minute. That's the artist, right? We're all well, I can't say we are all, but we're definitely not the organized ones in the world. Kind of like running around. Oh yeah, eventually I'll get there. So what is Bucknell known for? What type of college is it?
Well, it's a liberal arts college, so it's on the smaller side.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 4,000 undergrad. They're very known for their engineering school.
Mm.
It is very tough. A lot of props to anyone who goes to engineering at Bucknell.
Okay. And you are studying?
I am planning on majoring in finance.
Okay. I don't think that's too easy.
No, it is not. But I don't know. I like it a lot, so we'll see.
That's great. Well, I think you have a major future ahead of you. I can't wait to see. And an amazing athletic career that you had. Yes. So those of you watching, you definitely want to watch her. I'm gonna have to see you now. I'm sure your mom will tell me when you're on. And okay, and then the last thing that we have, so we just did a little bit of mascara here. And then what I did is I just filled in her lip, and this is called S'more, and it's our new waterproof gel pencil. And so this will be perfect for you because you could add a little bit of color and you can drink and all that good stuff, and it'll still like so you can fill your lip in with the same thing all the way around. And then if you want to, you can kind of keep it like that. I want to put just a little bit of gloss on top. And then we're going to take your hair down and we're going to, just like show the total reveal there. Yes. And let's see. This color is Gemma, which is one of my favorite shades right there. And it is just this really pretty, neutral, gorgeous color that I swear, I think anybody, any skin tone, any ethnicity can wear this lip gloss. It's a gloss, but it kind of wears like a lipstick. And ta-da! And there we go. So this is our whole recap of if you're going to be, let's see, can I undo your, oh, yes. Okay, perfect. Hello. Now we have it all. And gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I love your highlights.
Thank you.
These look great. Good. I don't think I've seen these yet. Yeah. So here is, you're ready for college now.
I am.
Right?
I'm ready.
Yeah. And I hear she's single. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I am.
So I love it. You look absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have you step up a little closer to the camera so people can see this really pretty look. And we'll put in some details. We're going to take some pictures of her. And so this is your back to school, ready for college. You think you can duplicate it?
I can try.
Yeah. So that's perfect. So thank you so much. I want to
you
thank you,
for
and I
having
wish
me.
you all the best.
Thank you.
Yes, going to school. And for those of you that are watching, go to caracosmetics.com. I know a lot of you guys that are also going to watch this or watching on the replay, that you have all of our CARA cosmetics, so you can duplicate this look. And thank you so much. So this is a beautiful back to school beauty right there. Yes, thanks. Bye.